From the moment we are born, the learning process begins. As babies, we explore the sights and sounds around us. As young children, we embrace language and social skills. Once we enter our school years, we begin to learn the fundamental skills of reading, writing, and math. And while we all learn the same things in school, how we learn them is a unique and different experience for each of us.
Well, children learn in different ways because they're all individuals, and individuals learn differently at different rates and gain those skills at different times in their life. It's important for children to be able to practice those skills on a regular basis, and by practicing those skills, they're able then to gain the skills and continue to build upon them so that they can be successful at school and in life.
A weakness in a certain area of learning can affect a student's overall school experience. Despite 2002's signing of the No Child Left Behind Act, which created stringent standards for each state in reading and math for grades 3 through 8 and progress reports for each child, students are still struggling and falling behind in fundamental skills.
I think that some children are still struggling because their weaknesses have not been identified. Many times students are many grade levels behind where they need to be successful in the classroom. And as they go on from grade to grade, it becomes more difficult for teachers to catch them up and get them to be performing on grade level. It's key for these types of students to have an individualized program, because by being able to set up a program that's geared specifically to their weaknesses, they are then able to get the skills that they need and take it back to the classroom and be successful.
Most students report having difficulties in school for at least 1 year before their parents seek help from tutoring programs or learning centers. Increasingly, though, these alternatives that once were a last resort are now becoming the first choice for frustrated students and parents.
Parents are concerned. Parents understand that school has become more competitive. Learning centers offer a professional environment that's comfortable and safe where learning can take place. Learning centers offer a scientific, diagnostic, prescriptive approach to learning to build skills, confidence, and motivation. More than tutors, learning centers have a multitude of materials available and the professional competency to use them in a cost-effective manner to build the educational edge so students can excel in school.
Learning centers begin to unlock a child's potential by first evaluating their strengths and weaknesses. Diagnostic testing is designed to show very specifically where a child needs help. By creating a tailored learning plan, most students experience improved grades and self-esteem.
My child was having trouble in school with reading and math, and a friend told us about Huntington Learning Center and how it was helping their child, so my husband and I thought that she should try it out.
Today we're going to be doing some math work, so why don't we just go ahead and get started? Okay.
Huntington helped build her confidence and her skills in math, and she went on to become an honor student in high school.
A tutoring program can help unlock a child's potential because we can set up an individualized program for that student just to address the areas that that child is having difficulty with. At the Huntington Learning Center, we set up an individualized program to work just on the weak areas that the student has difficulty with. We have found that once a student begins to build their skill level, their confidence and their motivation is also built. And when you put those three together, the child then is really anxious to learn and to build those skills and to take those skills back to the classroom where they can be successful.
Huntington Learning Center has been at the forefront of helping students reach their full academic potential for more than 30 years. The nation's first provider of supplemental education services, Huntington has grown from one center to more than 400 around the country, helping thousands of students achieve success in reading, writing, math, phonics, spelling, and vocabulary.
We created the Learning Center because we realized that many students needed the after-school environment and instructional capabilities that we could offer at a Learning Center. These are students who typically will not succeed with the efforts of a tutor alone. We understood that parents want an organization that can teach their sons and daughters the skills needed to succeed in school, to study for tests, to write those research papers, and to get good grades.
My husband and I started a learning center because we saw that there was a need for children and their basic skills in reading, writing, math, and study skills. I was teaching at the time and I saw children struggling in school. And I knew that if they were given the proper skills, those basic skills, they would be able to achieve in school, thereby increase their confidence and motivation, and you can change the whole personality of a child because now they know they are a success.
At Huntington, the goal is to break the failure chain. A complete diagnostic evaluation identifies the specific skills a student is struggling with, and because each child's problems are unique, so is their learning program.
At Huntington Learning Center, we create individual programs for children in reading, writing, math, and study skills by testing them and finding out the areas that they need work in, and then we create that individual program for them.
With more and more schools being held accountable for student progress through standardized testing, and entrance exams playing such a huge role in the competitive college market, Huntington understands the importance of exam prep courses that help students succeed, not just on tests, but for the rest of their lives.
I came to Huntington before to help me with my study skills for school, and when I needed to take the SATs and I knew I needed help, especially in the math section, I knew Huntington would be the place to go. And they've helped me find my weak points and improve on them. And now I feel really confident that I'm going to do well on the test.
With Huntington Learning Center's proven advantage of one-on-one instruction, experienced teachers, and flexible scheduling, your child can learn. For more information, call 1-800-CAN-LEARN.